Today we're going to learn how to use the serger. I want to go over the parts of it first for the settings. You turn it on and off back here. There's a switch. The hand wheel is right here next to the on and off switch. This dial needs to be on N. If it's not, put it on N. The presser foot needs to be up and the needles need to be up. Go. Now we are going to serge our circle. We're going to slip in our fabric so that our fabric is on the edge of the machine right here where my index finger is. We're going to drop the presser foot. We're going to go very slow. We are not going to push or pull our fabric. We're going to let the machine pull it because it'll all jam up there in the threads and it will become a big jam and a big knot. So we want to go very slow, but we want the machine to control the speed. And always one layer, and always looking here. So here we go. Notice I'm only cutting off about 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch max. And I'm always looking right here. If it's easier for you to control the fabric like this, whatever works for you, as long as you keep this along here. Just stop, straighten out my fabric. Stop, straighten it out. Now I'm coming up to where I started. I'm going to go over where I started. I'm going to stop. Then I'm going to let this fabric drift to the left. Once I have it drift to the left, I'm going to take my hands off, I'm going to stop the machine, and I'm just going to create a chain. No hands. And you can see the chain being created. You want to create about a 15-inch chain. Stop it. Make a V. And let the knife cut off your excess thread so that the next person has a nice long chain to start. And there's our overlock stitch using the serger. Now we're going to use the serger to put the overlock stitch on the top of our shorts, right around here. And remember, one layer only. So we're going to take our shorts. We're going to make sure our needles are up, our presser foot is up. We slip our fabric in to the machine and we drop our presser foot. Go. Now I want you to notice I have one layer and one layer only. It should always be one layer. No other fabric should get caught underneath here. Take your hand, feel it like this. Always one layer. So now we're going to go. I'm stopping, straightening it out, making sure one layer with my hand. Stop again, straighten it out. We have a big circle here. Notice only a little bit of fabric is being cut. I'm looking right here, edge of the fabric to the edge of the machine. Notice how many times I am stopping and straightening out my fabric, making sure I'm one layer and that my fabric is always at the edge of the machine right here. That's my guide. That's how I will know I'm only cutting off a little bit of fabric. By always keeping my fabric to the edge of the machine. Stop, straighten it out. We're going to go over the seam. We are going to come back to where we started. When we get to where we started, the same way as we practiced. We stop, we let it drift out to the left, stop, and then let this chain just go. No hands. Don't pull it, don't push it. take it, make a V, cut it off. Now we have a nice overlock stitch on our shorts.